Isn't it crazy that you wait for payday, but before you know it, you're strapped for cash again? It's time to stop blowing your money and become a smart spender with the book, The Official Guide to Being an American Cheapskate at cheapskatebook.com. Learn simple ways to cut costs at home every day and during special times of the year. Don't go broke at Christmas. Don't remortgage the house for a fancy vacation. The book is filled with tips to save you money throughout the year. Check out the best-selling book, The Official Guide to Being an American Cheapskate at cheapskatebook.com or on Amazon and iTunes.
Back by popular demand, and I mean demand. We've got her back on the show. Jackie Evancho from America's Got Talent is on the line. Hello, Jackie.
Hi.
Well, thanks for joining us again. I should explain, in case some people are wondering, you were just on the show a few weeks ago. We were on the red carpet together. I guess purple carpet, right, at David Foster's gala in Winnipeg. And what happened was listeners tuned in live were hearing us, and the audio was streaming then, but it didn't save for us to post it online. So we got a bunch of emails and DMs. People were not happy that we didn't have your interview online for them. So I said, you know what, let's have her back. And so here you are. So thank you so much. And I guess it's good timing now, too, because you've got the Christmas album out, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that in a second. But first, I want to ask you about your rise to success. Like I said, your fans are intense. I can't even tell you. You must know that. They love you.
Yeah.
What has it been like since your days on America's Got Talent? Just, it's been several years now. What's it been like?
It's been crazy. I've been traveling everywhere, seeing a bunch of concerts and meeting amazing people that I never would have dreamt to be meeting. And my journey has just been, it's taken me a lot further than I ever thought I would get, and so I'm just extremely grateful.
What surprised you the most since being off the show? About whether it's the music business or just the way things work? Because you've had to really get involved in everything in terms of production and promotion and marketing, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess what surprises me the most is that there are so many aspects to the job that I never knew about, and so it kind of is just a really elaborate thing. And it feels great to be a part of it.
You talked about meeting some interesting people. Now, aside from me, what's been the coolest experience of meeting somebody? Maybe you were a fan of theirs or they're a fan of yours. Do you have any memories that stick out?
I've met so many fantastic people. I've met Catherine Jenkins, Tony Bennett, Josh Groban, but recently I met Andrea Bocelli in Italy, and that was a fantastic experience just because of the condition of everything. I mean, I was in Italy, there was great food, I was surrounded by beautiful artwork, so it was just a fantastic experience because I also got to perform with one of my greatest idols.
Well, that's got to be crazy. So it goes from you knowing who they are to now them knowing you, and you teaming up with them and working with them.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, so let's figure this all out here. You're still in school, but you're working a lot. So how do you balance those two? How do you manage that?
Well, I go to public school, and I'll just tell my teachers when I'm not going to be in school and for how long. And then they'll give me the work ahead of time, and I'll do my work while on my trip, and then I'll just turn it in when I get back.
Is it hard to be a regular teenager now?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so, especially with all of the work that has to be done. But, I mean, I'm grateful because I've always wanted to be able to have, like, a Hannah Montana experience and have the best of both worlds.
Just don't become Miley Cyrus down the road, okay? You know how that's all gone. She's Stay the way you are. I've said that to you before. The career is incredible, obviously. What advice would you give to somebody who maybe wants to be a singer or musician, anything like that? What would you tell them? What would you suggest?
Well, I would suggest doing something that you know you're absolutely good at. Choosing something, like if you're going to perform a song that is very impressive, and just enjoying yourself. Don't let it get in your head. Just kind of have fun because that's what they're looking for.
And you had fun making your Christmas album. Let's talk about that now. Someday at Christmas, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so on the album, a new take on some really classic songs, right? Mm-hmm. Describe the album to us.
Well, the album is a bunch of songs that I haven't sung before and some that I have sung before, but with a bunch of great duet partners like Il Divo, and it's just like, it's so fun. I had such a great time on recording the album. And it's kind of different because there are so many duet artists and stuff, so I think it's going to be really fun.
Oh, come on, you have to name drop more. Placido Domingo, come on, let's go, say the names.
Well, yeah, Placido Domingo and Peter Hollins, and I don't want to name drop too many more just because I like to keep that a surprise, but
Okay.
a lot of really great people.
What is, maybe not on this album, but what is your favorite Christmas song of all time?
Christmas Waltz, actually. I really love that song. And then I also love the Canon in D with the children's choir that always plays on the radio because that's my parents' wedding song, and so I kind of just love listening to it.
Ah, so it's got a special place in your heart. What do you look forward to most at Christmas? Like, take us inside a family holiday. Is there, like, tons of food? What happens? What do you guys do?
Well, most of the times we spend, for example, Christmas with all of my family and relatives. We all meet at my grandma's house, and she makes a bunch of really good food, and Santa will come to visit the family and give, like, Christmas Eve gifts. And it's just, with my family, there's always a bunch of food and a bunch of family, so it works out great.
Maybe it's too early, but what's on your Christmas list this year? What do you want? What's on your wish list?
I know for a fact that I want a bunch of art supplies, like painting stuff and canvases, because I'm really into doing that.
Well, that's cool. Very creative, right? It seems like that's kind of your thing, is expressing yourself through art, whether it's music, painting, what have you. Now I have to ask you about this post that you said about your album. What was Sony Masterworks thinking? Tell me about I won't read the rest. You tell me. What was that about? What are you expressing here?
Well, for the song that I did with Peter Hollins, Hallelujah, we don't know what exactly happened, but the pitch of the whole entire song overall was bumped up. So Peter and I both sound like chipmunks, and so it's really amateur sounding, and I was actually very disappointed. We don't know who did it, but it's just a disappointment.
That's got to be, yeah, I would imagine. You've spent so much time, rehearsing and then recording it, and you're so proud of that, and then all of a sudden you hear it and it's something completely different. I can only imagine. Has anybody said anything? Like, what's the resolution? What's the outcome?
Well, all I know is that we're working on it to try and fix it. My parents are mainly taking control of that situation, because I'd imagine there's a lot of stern conversations that have to happen, and me being a 16-year-old, I probably wouldn't handle them so well.
Hey, but you know what? You brought it to people's attention and you started that conversation, so you know what? You did your part, didn't you?
Right, yeah.
So, now, aside from school and then the album, you've got live shows coming up too. Like, what else do you have on the go?
Well, I'm going to be starting a tour, I think a few concerts with Chris Mann, who was the Phantom of the Opera, or the Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera, and I'm really excited because that movie and show is my inspiration pretty much, and so I'm excited about that. And I'm also going to be starting my Holidays and Hits tour for the season, and I love singing Christmas songs, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm also going to be releasing a studio album early next year, I think around March, so I hope people enjoy it.
Well, we'll have to have you back for that, too. So, earlier we had people send in questions for you. We've had so many, we can't get to all of them. But we mentioned the tour, and somebody says they're from the Vancouver area. When are you going to come to Canada? And I have to say, you were just in Canada, because we were hanging out when you were in Winnipeg. But any plans? Yeah, any plans for a tour of Canada, though?
Not that I know so far, but I absolutely love Canada, so I might need to talk with my people about that, because that'd be a really fun tour. I love Canada.
That's so cool that you have people. I love that. That's the best, Jackie. Come on. All right. So, one more time about the album. Where can people get it? Give us the name, your website, everything.
Well, you can get the album. It's a Target exclusive, but you can get it on Amazon. It's available now. It's called Someday at Christmas, and I really hope you all enjoy it.
Well, I said before, I remember her when she was this big, and now she's growing up, and now I feel really old. So thank you so much for that, Jackie. Well, thanks for joining us. Again, it's Someday at Christmas. Check it out at all those places that Jackie just said. And we'll have to check in with you again next year for that new album.
Oh, I hope so.
All right. Thanks so much, Jackie. We appreciate it.